Enter their building and find Monty for me. So you want me to sneak into that Harper base? What would stop me from ending up the same as Montaron? Well, you're the one that knows them. I'm not going to kill you just because you're looking for the whereabouts of a spy or thief. Bah. And what would my reward for this job be? A reward? Is it not enough to save a fellow being in need? Bah. Very well, you shall have a reward in gold for your efforts and something else as well. I know certain information. The mage who captured you, Irenicus, I know where he is. Do my task and I shall tell you. You know where Irenicus is? I demand that you tell me now. Never. I will ne'er take the secret with me to the grave. Give me my Monty and you can have your irritating little thief back, friend. Oh, very well, I'll do as you wish. Excellent. Go to their building and return once you have found him. Short, halfling thief. Even one of your intellectual capacity can't miss him. Dr. Hero saying, well, if you wish to investigate what has happened to the spy, that is up to you, Kered. I suggest caution and perhaps some common sense. If the Harpers will even speak to us, which I doubt, they certainly will not reveal what they did with the halfling. Best not to ask about him directly.
Something you need. I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Now the question is, will they let us in out of the rain? Can we talk our way in? You were the one who returned Renfield to us, yes? Greetings to you again, then. Is there something that you need? I need to take a look inside, if I could. You need to take a look inside. And exactly what would you be looking for? Kered, I guess, is going to be very forthright and say, I understand this is the Harper's compound. I always wanted to meet a Harper. And Harpers? What are you talking about? I'm saying that this is the Harper's headquarters here in the city. That is what it is, isn't it? Keep your voice down! That's supposed to be a secret. Where did you hear this? Who told you? Jahira is saying, but it is the truth, is it not? I am a Harper myself, and we simply wish to be treated as guests. Kered did bring you your poisoned friend, after all. All right. You returned Renfield to us, but I can't let you inside based on that. Listen, if you do a small task for us, I'll let you take a look around. Deal? What sort of small task are you talking about? You look like the fighting sort. There is a house just north of here, near the center of the district. You're saying, I am a Harper friend, and I think I see where this is heading. Is all this really necessary? I'm afraid it is, Jahira, Harper or no. Your friends are strangers. They must prove their good faith if we are to trust them with our secret in this city. The owner of the house, a mage named Prebek, performs vile experiments, creating beasts who threaten the city. Destroy them, and we'll allow your wish. Why not just deal directly with the owner of the house? That is a separate matter, and is being dealt with by another Harper. This is all we need help with currently. Will you do it? Very well, I will do as you ask. Very well. Go to the house and kill the creatures there. We will watch you and know when you have completed the task. Return here once you are done. Jahira sighing. The Harpers have asked this task to judge your worthiness, and there is no way around it. Let us proceed and be done with these creatures. Why would the Harpers set us on such a simple task? Just to gain admittance? It doesn't sound right. I smell a rat, Kered. Proceed carefully if you intend to.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I intend to. Apparently it's just to the north here. Their next door neighbor, it would seem. This is bound to be trouble. Well, we agreed to do it, so let's barge on in. Oh, it's locked.
What do you need?
Alright. Oh.
Ready and just as I thought.
Apparently that's not it. Small house. Oh, No, it's not this one. It must be this one up here. Yes, Prebek's house. Actually, right near Valigar's home. Our old friend there. He's probably back at his house in the woods, as far as I can recall. Hope he's doing well. Yes, this would be the house we're looking for. Yoshimo, if you smell a rat, it's time to get sneaky.
All the world is onward
I see.
to the task at
As
hand.
always, the pleasure is mine.
Eek! Prebik! Intruders! No, Sanisha. Remember what happened the last time. Our master is testing us. Testing us? Again? Yes. You know that his cruelty knows no bounds. Why, just the other day he pulled 3 of my toenails from miscasting a cantrip. Yes, I remember. Well, you may be right. Perhaps we should ask them. No, the master would skin us and do a strange little dance on our hides if we fail his test. Come on, let us attack. All right. Foul intruders, we shall stop you for our master. Yes, we shall stop you. Oh dear. Oh, crap. Well,
Nothing dangerous.
try to get a sneak in.
As you will.
Yeah, and there's an enemy mage right there. That's a problem. And we seem to be being swarmed by enemies. Okay, gonna slow these guys down. Because that's important. Going to shoot the mages.
Fate beckons us all. Aye, a fair
Go
gambit.
get them.
Jump on my
Fend
sword
off
while
these
you
monsters.
can. I won't.
It's all fun and games until they throw up the defenses. Alright, we're gonna go with remove magic. Magic missile. Alright, that seems to have stripped off the defenses.
I'm allergic.
Of course. That's not right.
As I would have done.
Get rid of that one.
The bigger they are,
Kered
the
is still
harder I
confused.
hit.
Well, he can try to whack Minsk. Probably not gonna go anywhere.
Whatever you need, I do it well. I wouldn't dream of refusing.
You make pleasant company, my raven. I'll be glad to tarry a while in your motley group.
What did we find here? Ah, the letter of transfer. And we actually don't need this red cloth anymore. What is this? Ah, potion of insight, wisdom. Here, I could use that. And this is undoubtedly a wand of magic missiles. Perhaps he can just identify it. Nah, I'll have him just use the scroll. Very good. Sleep, he already has it. Color spray already has it. Fireball already has it. Alright, this is probably just going to be stuff to sell. Bit unfortunate, but we've just got a lot of crap accumulating in our inventory. Might as well just use it up. In fact, here you go. Have a drink. Why not? Okay, good.
Whatever I can do to help.
Few interesting spells. Cone of Cold, that's a fun one. Knock. Yeah, Kered knows that one. I think he knows Cone of Cold. Well, he does now. Now he knows Knock, and... yeah, he already knows Dispel Magic. And he does now too. Alright, good. Interesting. What
Just
the heck
name
was
what
that
you
all
want.
about? Well, let's look for traps. Prebik does not appear to be here.
Of course. I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Oh, there's a magical dagger in here. Oh! Thought he should have seen the trap, but apparently he didn't. Ouch. That hurts. Well, more scrolls to look at. Shazalim, +1, Scimitar. The scimitar is a rather cooler quality, but beneath its surface lies great power and evil. Created for the sole purpose of slaying Harpers, Shazalazim is more than capable of that task. With one strike of the blade, a bard must make a saving throw versus spells or die. Crafted by the Res Wizard of Thay, the sword also has the ability to vocalize, which is why it was often given to fighter mages in the service of the wizards. Needless to say, possession of this sword would not be looked upon very highly by Harpers. Wow, any bard being hit must make a saving throw or die. Has a vocalize effect. Not usable by most of the group. And a warhammer. This stuff should obviously be contained, probably sold as well. And resist fear. Oh, now you know it. Good. I think there was other stuff in there.
You require my counsel, yes? Lead on
Before
foot
you
and
were
all
not
that.
absorbing traps with your face. Conjure fire elemental. And horror. I think Kered knows this one. Oh, no, he didn't, and he failed to learn it. Whoops. Oh well. What can you do? Oh, now he knows horror.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
It's a shame, being able to summon fire elementals. Whoa! Apparently Kered's triggered a trap as well, but luckily nothing bad happened. Okay. Party is starting to be a little incautious. Needs to take their time. Detect invisibility, already knows. So does Yan. What about here, Delise? Oh, he knows it, good. Invisible Stalker. Summons an invisible stalker from the elemental plane of air. This 8 hit dice monster obeys and serves the spellcaster in performing whatever tasks are set before it. Interesting. This one he actually wants to learn, so let's drink one of these potions and try to learn it. Very good. I wonder if there's anything else that he would actually want to use right now. Not from what I can tell. Okay. Well, he still is rather quite hurt. And I don't think we ever have any kinds of healing to solve that problem right now. We'll just have to use the little healing potions we do have in order to get people back into decent condition.
Not words!
Alright, that's what they're for after all.
Oh, yes.
Alright, everyone.
Just as
We did our damage, we got rid of the monstrosities. I suppose we should go back here and talk to the Harpers about what we accomplished.
What can it be now?
Excellent. I understand you have completed the task at the house. The Harpers are grateful. You may go inside, but I warn you to keep to the first floor. The second floor is far too dangerous. Anyone but a Harper who goes there will be killed, and we couldn't help you. At any rate, go on in if you wish. Tahira saying, I'm surprised they are letting us in even after all of this. I warn you, Kered, be polite. Our reason for being here is questionable enough as it is. And the door stands agape suddenly, and with great trepidation our heroes step into the dark interior of a lion's den. Indeed, Herr Delise. Wow. You could certainly say this place looks, ritzy.
Onward, then.
Greetings.
Is there something that I can help you with? Oh, well, could you perhaps tell me a little about the Harpers? A little, but it may not make total sense. Harpers follow the code and maintain the balance. Both great evil and great good must be kept from getting out of hand. So you fight excesses of both good and evil. How do you judge which is which? And surely the accumulation of power by your very organization tips that balance, doesn't it? We respect wisdom, not power or station. A good king that expands his realm too far puts others at risk, as surely as an evil king who terrorizes. We intervene to maintain balance. How do you organize all of that? Our organization is our most important secret, dear one. If you ever happen to meet Galvary, our leader here in the city, perhaps he will speak to you of it. Well, who are you then, and what do you do here? I am Marania, a Harper stationed here. You can identify us by the amulets we wear, though that is only in this city. Exactly what I do here, that is Harper business. Could you tell me a little bit about this place? We use this building as our base in this city, of course. Don't speak of it, as secrecy is our weapon. Many think us meddlers and would not give much to end our existence. Yes, this is an odd structure for the Harpers to erect. I have never heard of an opulent base such as this. Secrecy has always been the watchword before. But aside from security concerns, this is the safest place for us to be. Powerful magic protects the building, and there are guardians to ward against intruders. Guardians? What sort of guardians? The guardians will attack anyone who are not Harpers, so I would stay off the second floor if I were you. They do not kill, however, unless it is necessary. What would they do then to an intruder or a thief? I do not know. That is for them to determine for themselves, I imagine. I have never asked them. I am a Harper, Maronia. Might I be allowed to speak to these guardians? I assume they are spectral Harpists. Perhaps they could satisfy my curiosity. I would not advise it, Chihira. The guardians may not recognize you without the proper protection. It is best not to disturb them without a most vital reason.
We are all heroes. You and don't teach my cancer to suck eggs.
What do you know about the Shadow Thieves? The Shadow Thieves are nearly equal to the Council, perhaps even sitting as Council members. They are under siege, though, by another group we know little about. Reno the Bloodscalp runs the guilds, but he is not in charge. Aaron Linvale is the Shadow Master of Amun, but you'll never see either, unless they want you to. I am anxious about this new group. It is rumored that it is led by a woman, but we know nothing of her, not even her name. Better to know your enemy than not, I say. Others might feel differently. At the very least, we can hope that the Shadow Thieves are weakened by this. A friend of mine has been captured by the Cowled Wizards. Do you have any information on them? The Cowled Wizards, a powerful and influential organization, which is hard to believe with the attitudes that exist in Amun against the use of magic. Not that people don't use magic. It requires a license from the Cowled Wizards, and they react harshly against those who practice without their permission. If you were interested, I am sure Corneille in the government building and the government district would be amenable to a large bribe. Such is how it works here. Yes, we've already paid it. Their vigilance is likely just to eliminate competition, and they keep the location of their prisoners very secret. Wherever your friend is, no one will find them. But if you were foolish enough to move against the Cowled Wizards, now would be the time. They've snared the proverbial lion, a powerful wizard named John Orenicus. He's caused them all sorts of problems, I understand, and they've closed ranks so no one knows anything about their weakness. But it's there, believe me. Thank you for the information. I'll be going now. Farewell to you, then.
As you will.
And who would this be?
Hi, friend.
Hello, well met, and welcome to our little place. Not much to see, eh? Never you mind, because good company will fill any room. What can little Pace do for you? Oh, nothing much. I was just curious. Care to give me a tour? There's not much else to see. The rest pales in comparison to the main room. I prefer the simpler surroundings of the old glade, but Galvary knows best. Oh, what about upstairs? Could I see up there? Sure, I don't see why not. Actually, that probably wouldn't be a good idea. It wouldn't be safe for you because you're not recognized as a Harper. Recognized? You mean the amulets you seem to all be wearing? What? Yes, those are the symbols that show we are Harpers. 1 second. Jahira saying, yes, I've noticed the amulets you wear. I've heard of the Harper pins, but nothing of these. Is this a local custom? Sorry, Baron Var is giving me a rather nasty look. I'd better let you get on your way. Pardon? I don't have much else to say. Best you move along. Mystra, the goddess of magic, and a reputed friend of the Harpers, and that would appear to be a way upstairs.
Of course.
Declare yourself.
Oh yes, you're that fellow who does the favor with all the creatures. You wanted something? I'm rather busy at the moment. I notice you're all wearing the same necklace here. Is there a purpose to that? It signifies us as Harpers within the city merely, and nothing more than that. Well then, can you tell me what was so dangerous about the second floor that everyone keeps mentioning? You should stay away from them, my friend. The Guardians will not recognize you as a Harper, and there'd be no way we could protect you from them. The Guardians? What are they? I have no interest in talking about the Guardians. You are not a Harper, and you are therefore not privy to our secrets, no matter what favors you might do us. Ah, Baron Var, Kered is not a Harper, but I certainly am. Will you treat my guests as friends and answer? I assume the Guardians are spectral Harpers? I am sorry, Jahira, but it is just not appropriate to speak of this.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
These people are acting terribly suspicious around here. I mean, Jahira is a Harper for crying out loud, and they're just not giving her any information. And this would appear to be a way upstairs. Well, we said we wouldn't go upstairs just yet. What about this? I think it's time we do a little snooping.
Right.
Snooping seems to be the order of the day. Ooh, especially if there are nice potions involved. Oh, lots of neat history books, but not really what we're looking for right now. Strong healing potions, though. We definitely need those. Yes, indeed.
Where shall I display my
Where
skill and
Minsk
expertise?
goes,
Memory serves.
evil
Very well.
stands aside.
Hiya!
History of the Dragon Coast. We should go to Yan. Oh, another Conjure Lesser Air Elemental. Is his intelligence still boosted? Yes, it is. Alright, he learns it. Very good. Oh, one chance for it to level up. Let's remove the trap on that eye. Unlock it. And there actually appears to be a helmet in here. Helm of Charm Protection. As the name suggests, the Helm of Charm Protection protects its wearer from any magical attempts and emotional manipulation. As a precaution, some high-profile mercenary groups regularly equip their members with such helmets to ensure that they perform their prescribed duties without external interference. Protects against critical hits, and wearer is immune to charm. I think everyone is busy wearing something better right now, actually. So, yeah. I think we're just gonna have to stash this one away. Although I really don't know what I would throw out in exchange for it. Nothing, really. Suppose I could just hand off one of these potions or something to somebody else. Oh, I guess that'll do. Okay.
Whatever I can do to help. Nothing dangerous, I would hope.
Oh, another potion of insight. Ooh, one of the Harper amulets. All of the Harpers that you have met in this area were wearing one of these amulets. Perhaps it somehow identifies one as being a Harper. Could there be a section of this building that can only be accessed by them? I think there is. Who should we give it to? I suppose we should give it to someone who's really not wearing a necklace, although everyone does seem to be at some point. Let's give it to Jaheira, considering she is an actual Harper. That would probably be the most practical person to give it to.
You make pleasant company, my
Just
raven.
name what you want.
I'll be glad to only if you're sure.
Of course. Well, if we're going to go up, I think going up over here would be a lot safer.
You must gather your party before
Considering no one is
venturing
really
forth.
watching us
You must
here.
gather your party before
Don't
venturing
yell.
forth.
I can hear you just
And actually,
fine.
before we do, we should probably level